We are back for a special weekend edition, viewers, of this Journeyman series. We've got 5 new faces at Nottingham Forest, and we take on the biggest rivals, Derby County. Signing number 1 then, viewers, is a 30-year-old Ryan Gauld. He's come in for £3 million from West Ham United. £14,000 a week on a 2.5-year deal. He's already played 1 game for us in the FA Cup where he got a 6.66 in his debut. I think he looks a very good player for us, either as a backup or a first team player. First touch of 16, passing of 15 and technique of 15 makes him very good in the middle of the park. Mentally, he looks very well rounded as well. Good vision on him. Physically, he's a little bit hit and miss. Poor stamina at 10. Good balance though, decent acceleration and natural fitness as well. If you want him to play a bit further up the field as well, he can do. And I think he's a very versatile midfielder. For £3 million, I felt as though he was a really good addition. Yes, he is 30 years of age, but the experience he brings as well will be invaluable, especially coming from clubs like West Ham and Fulham, where he has previously been, along with his previous Scottish and Portuguese experience. Signing number 2 then, viewers, is a first of a double header from Leeds United. 21-year-old Daniel Evans. He's got 3 Welsh caps and 1 goal to his name for Wales. He's come on loan from Leeds for the rest of the season, and we are paying him £8,750 a week. He is 6'8", a man mountain in that central defence, can play at the left as well. 14 heading, 12 marking, 14 tackling, good decision maker, very brave player as well. Positioning pretty poor at 10. Obviously, jumping reach at 18 stands out when he's 6'8", so we will be aiming for him in corners. Decent strength, can get back and recover himself as well. Physically well-rounded. I think to the end of the season, Daniel looks a really solid option for us and probably will be one of our starting defenders in the rest of this season. And the second signing then from Leeds United then, viewers, is Dominic Solanke. 28 years of age, he's cost us just £3.3 million. He signed a £25,000 a week deal on a 2.5-year contract. He's currently a 4-star player with 14 finishing, 13 composure. Concentration could be a little bit better, but that's his only weakness. Again, physically well-rounded, and 17 natural fitness really stands out. When you look at it, Leeds paid a high fee for him just to get 2 goals in the Premier League. But the last time he was in the Championship, he got 2 in 6. I wish he got 6 in 2. 2 in 6, and then the time before that, he got 11 in 42. So we are pinning some hopes on Dominic to be able to find the back of the net for us in the remaining half of this campaign and going forward for the rest of his contract. Again, a lot of experience to the club that's come in, and I thought £3.3 million was a bit of a bargain for him, really. Now joining us from the South Coast in the midfield position is Will Hughes. 30 years of age once again. He's cost us £10.75 million, so quite an expensive sign this January transfer window. But again, brings us vast experience at this level and throughout England. In the middle of the park, he's going to be a fantastic player for us. Physically, he's well-rounded, just not high well-rounded, unfortunately. But dribbling of 11, first touch of 13, good passing at 12, technique of 13. Very, very good mentally as well. I think the experience that Will brings us is invaluable. And at £27,000 a week on a 3.5-year deal, I felt we couldn't pass up on this opportunity. Again, he's dropped down from the Premier League after Bournemouth signing for £13.5 million, but someone that's got vast experience at this level of football and in the Premier League. 435 career games under his belt, and that is absolutely what we needed to shore up that midfield. And he'll probably be making his debut as well against his boyhood team, Derby County, just to add a little bit of extra spice into this episode. And last but certainly no means least currently then is another striking arrival of Andy Douglas, who's joined us on loan from Brighton for the rest of the season. £8,500 a week we are paying him. A 4-star player, potential to be 5-star. The thing that stuck out for me straight away was 16 acceleration, 17 pace. With 12 finishing and 11 composure, he should be able to put those physicals with that technical and the mental to be able to find the back of the net for us. I thought it was a risk-free deal, really. We're just paying his wages till the end of the season. If it doesn't work out, he goes back. If it works out, we'll look at trying and getting him again next season. He's played 3 games for Brighton across 3 seasons, scoring 2 goals in that time. Not the best average rating to say he scored a goal in each game, but I'm hoping that he will be able to find some form and kick on here. Now let's have a quick look at how we've got on since we last met before we jump into this huge game against Derby County. 2 games have passed since we last met in that Watford game. Following that, we lost 2-1 to bottom of the table Peterborough in a game where we absolutely dominated them. We hit the post, we hit the bar, we had one cleared off the line, and they scored a breakaway goal in the 15th minute to go 1-0 up. Sam Gallagher had plenty of chances in the game to put the ball into the back of the net, finally got his breakthrough on the 50th minute, and then a late corner in the 91st minute saw us lose 2-1 to Peterborough in a sucker punch. Like I said, a game where we were absolutely outclassing them, where we should have put this game to bed, but we couldn't finish the ball. And now I'm hoping that Solanke and Evans will be able to do that. And then in the FA Cup, Darnell Fairlawn scored the only goal of the game in a 1-0 victory against Bournemouth, where we progressed through to the 5th round and been rewarded with a tie against Brighton. So I'm hoping that that win will now just give us that little bit of an edge in this game against Derby County today. Klaus also missed a penalty in that game, so we should have won 2-0. And that sees us in 18th position then, looking ahead to this Derby game, who are currently in 7th with 16 points separating us. A win today would take us on to 34, would move us up that table, but we now need to start picking up some wins to add more 3 points to that total. Let's have a look at the starting 11 and the debuts for this game against Derby County. Here we are then, the starting 11 is Craig Dawson in goal, a back four, Fairclough, Brian. Evans makes his debut with Fairlong at right back. Hamer is in the middle alongside Hughes making his debut. Velasco is on the left, Gallagher is on the right, and the duo of Solanke and Douglas up top make their debuts as well, with Ryan Gold on the bench for us today, where we can look to bring him on. So let's get this game underway and see if we can pick up the 3 points away at Derby County in what would be a huge victory for these Nottingham Forest fans. What a time this would be to pick up our first league 3 points. Here we go then, Pride Park is rocking and we are looking at upsetting that party with a victory here after 7 minutes. Nothing has really happened. One thing I have noticed since joining here at Forest is the lack of depth in this squad. Even off the bench, we've got like 3 extra players until we made those signings, which again highlighted the need for some of those players that we brought in. Angel Gomez, who we know from the days at Boa Vista at the start of this series, has an effort for Derby, and Cameron Dawson makes easy work of it. Derby again with a throw in now. Asplin, will he get a ball in or can we defend it? He looks to break into box. It's defended away, but Raymond picks it up. Can we win it back? Sibley at the edge of the area. Short ball. Velasco's unlucky. Hughes into Velasco. Now clears it down. And Dominic Solanke wasn't really clocked on there, and unfortunately doesn't get hold of the ball, and Derby look to break in front of us here once again on this right hand side. It's in at the back post, and oh, how have we kept that out? I'm not complaining, but Derby should have put that to bed and should be 1-0 up here, and we really need to get a grip of this situation early on. Fairclough with a long throw in. Asplin clears it away. Hamer chases it and loses it to Gomez, but wins it back in a good area. Hughes now in the middle. Oh my word, he back heels it. Velasco with a poor baller breaks the move down, and Pope clears it for Derby. Fairlong's been beaten by Rossi. Can we defend it? Look how tall Evans is in that area. His positioning's all wrong. Oh, we're 1-0 down. Raymond has scored for Derby. Fairlong missed the ball. He came too far. Evans wasn't in position, but Fairlong should do better there. Evans came for it, got caught in no man's land a little bit as Raymond broke through the little gap there and puts Derby 1-0 up. And that is a really, really disappointing goal to concede, with Neil Mopé applying the assist. With that in mind, we're going to demand a little bit more of these boys. We've only had 2 shots, 1 target, Solanke into Douglas, who loses it easily. Whether they're a little bit nervous because they're new to the team, I don't know. Mopé's in, and a great collection by Dawson there. And again, we look to break forward. Long kick down, headed on, but Doherty picks it up for Derby. Raymond in the middle. We just need to win this back. The rain is lashing down once again here in Derbyshire, and will that be effective on the pitch as Rossi looks to work his way in? Oh, and it's found its way through. And we're 2-0 down. A counter-attack by Derby has absolutely smashed us to pieces there. Rossi given far too much time here. Look at that, he's been able to just work his way and get a shot. How it's gone through that amount of bodies, I do not know. And Cameron Dawson has been beaten. His vision is probably blocked very easily there with the amount of bodies in front of him. But we have not given a good account of ourselves at all in this first half. Rossi, fair long, clears it away this time. Picked up by Solanke, back to Velasco. What will he do? We're looking at somebody making us tick, trying to find that bit of quality. Gallagher on this right-hand side. First time we've said his name. Hamer, Hughes, finds Velasco on the left. He gives it to Douglas. Can he get it on his debut? And he does. Andy Douglas gets us back on level terms. He's found the back of the net, and that is now 3 goals in 4 career games for him, and 1-in-1 here at Forest at the moment. Lovely ball by Will Hughes into Velasco, plays it to Douglas, takes a good touch and a neat finish on his left foot, puts it past the goalkeeper in the Derby County net, Nick Pope, and we are back on level. No, we're not. We're 2-1 down. Just remembered that Rossi scored. Oh, I forgot they scored. Oh, just not as sweet as what I thought it was. So we are 2-1 down at half-time. Oh, God. Oh, well, we're back in it. Right, we're going to point the finger. No one's played as well as they're capable of. We'll say that all round, everyone appears to be looking inspired and motivated, which is good to see. But I just think maybe in that second half, we need to start applying a little bit more pressure onto Derby. They're certainly there for the taking. I can't believe I thought we were drawing 1-1 when we're 2-1 down. We have dropped some encouragement from that sideline. Aspelin, powerful header from the edge of the area, and it would have gone in had it not been for the crossbar then and it bouncing down. If this tactic isn't working, we will look at making a change, because ultimately we need to pick up some points, and quickly here at Forest. Derby looking to come forward in their all white, well, white shirts, black shorts and white socks, and it's gone round the corner for out for a corner rather. Let's see if we can clear this away. Hamer does. No one's really there chasing it down. I would be expecting Solanke to be chasing that ball down. He hasn't. He's loitered up front, waiting for the ball to come from him. I need him to put some pressure on, and that is the end of the highlight. We will make a change very soon after this highlight, I think, because there's a few poor performances out there. Brian, deep on the left for us. What will he do? Plays it back to Dawson goal. Very safe. Into Evans. Come on. Into Brian now. Evans gets the ball back now on his debut, gives it back to Dawson. We're just playing it around, looking for an opening. We've given the ball away very easily once again. And Derby are in here. Neil Murphy, but a lovely challenge there. I'm not sure who it was, but a fantastic challenge, and we will make those changes now. Sam Gallagher is on a 6.2. We've moved Will Hughes out to that right-hand side. We're bringing Ryan Gold on in the middle. And I think as well, Dominic Solanke, we've not really done a lot with him today, so we'll bring Klaus on and see if he can have a positive impact for us. Fairlong will take the long throw and like a bullet into the area. Velasco's up there and it's headed away. Fries comes forward. Will he chip away at the defence? He's got in behind, 1-on-1. Dawson tips it over into the Pride Park stand and goes out for another corner. Angel Gomez will whip it in, and Connor Goldston's there, but he is defended and the ball is headed away back to Angel Gomez's feet. Raymond, the goal scorer, into Sibley. Rossi, the other goal scorer, gives it to Fries, and that is the end of the highlight. Will Hughes was a 6.4 as well, which is worrying. Now down to a 6.3. We may need to drop some encouragement. We're going to demand a little bit more again from the boys. Not being the best performance today when you look at what we played against Peterborough, and I think we did better against Watford than we've done here today. Shots-wise, we only had 4-2 on target. Possession-wise, it's been equal, but Derby have been all over us, and Cameron Dawson bounces the ball over the net again off his palms. Angel Gomez with the resulting corner, headed away by Douglas, and we need to chase the ball down, and Sibley picks it up again. A loose ball that we've given away very cheaply. Rossi in looking for Fries, and Hughes makes a challenge, and it does now go out for a throw-in. Velasco is looking very tight, but he's a very influential player for us. Ball in, and Evans heads it away. Here is the influential player Velasco on this left-hand side. What will he do? Give the ball. Just give the ball. It's not difficult. Give the ball. Stop being greedy and give the ball to one of our players, Velasco. Here he is again. He gives it to Douglas this time. Can he find a second of the game? Oh, and he stung the Nick Pope's palms. And again, we were so close there. Douglas has looked very dangerous today. Gold with the resulting corner. Whipped it in and it's headed away by Sibley. He gets it back. Does Gold. Gets a good ball into Douglas. I thought he was offside there. It was a weird ball. Ball across the box, and Velasco picks it up. He looks to get it in, and that was a golden opportunity. No one really knew that Gold was going to put that ball across the box and wasn't really ready for it. Rossi's in. Fairlong defends well, and he clears away on this right-hand side. Dangerous free kick for Gomez. He's in behind, and Dawson again does well to stand tall, and he's rightly getting a 7.6 after tipping that ball over the bar once again. Evans heads it away, gives it straight back to Gomez, who gets the ball in, it's headed away. Hughes now, who's having a poor game on his debut on 6.2, looks to break forward, he gives it to Fairlong. Run down the... Oh, no one's running. No one is running into space. Gomez now for Derby. Come on, boys, we're better than this. Oh, well held by Cameron Dawson. The longer the game goes on like this, the more frustrated I feel Derby becoming, and that's when we could maybe hit them with a sucker punch to get a point here. Gold into Evans. Looks to break forward, and again giving away far too cheaply there, and we've done that all game. We've really not helped ourselves at all, and if Derby score here, the game is done. If we defend this, there's still an opportunity for us to get back in it. Playing patiently to Derby is a nothing shot. It's an absolutely nothing shot, and it's gone in the back of the net. Dear. I think we're going to have to make some changes somewhere. This tactic is either not working or the players just aren't suited for it. But Sibley, it's a nothing shot on his left foot. There's no power in it whatsoever. It's a very accurate effort, but Dawson should do better there. He really should. He's on a 7.7. He's had an outstanding game, but he's let himself down with that there. Evans clears it into Klaus. The first time we've said his name since coming on. Douglas is in, it's cleared away, but Klaus picks it up. Come on, give it to somebody, Klaus. What has he done there? What has he done there? There's no one there, and he's giving it to a white shirt. Unbelievable. No wonder he's been dropped. Brian on the left-hand side again. Can't connect a ball. Velasco on the left. It's given into the middle and cleared away. I don't know if we just have forgotten what colours we play in today or what. We just cannot string passes together, and we give the ball away cheaply every single time. Velasco on the left. He's going to be greedy with it. Again, loses the ball. Gold does the work for him and picks it up. Fairclough into goal. Good ball in. Douglas is there, and it's disallowed. I thought Douglas had got a brace on his debut. It's been called for offside. It didn't look offside to me, so let's have a quick look at this on the replay. He's about a yard. Nick Pope's not done brilliantly there and covered himself in glory. Fairlong with the long throw, like a dart in, and it's headed away again. We've still forgotten what colour we play in. Angel Gomez for Derby now. Is this going to be for? Cameron Dawson holds onto it and remains on a 7.7. 5 shots, 3 on target. Derby have had 24 shots today, and they've absolutely outclassed us. And Will Hughes with 5.9 on his debut. So that result sees us stay in 18th position, but we really need to start picking up some points. We've got AFC Wimbledon up next, and that is a game we have to win. With that in mind then, viewers, I think we'll come back for the Millwall game, a team below us in the table where we really should be picking up points away from home, and we have to put some points together here. Really, we need 2, ideally 4, well, ideally 6. I'd like 4, but I think we could get 2 from Wimbledon and Blackburn. If we get 2 points out of those games, I would be delighted. We just need to stop this rot, because what's this now? 9 games in the league in a row without picking up a single point, and that needs addressing very quickly. If you have enjoyed that then, viewers, please don't forget to smash that like button for me, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Let me know down in that comment section below as well what you think of the new signings. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you again for more next time.